Today, I want to talk about magnesium, and more importantly, the different forms of magnesium. Which ones actually help your body and which ones don't? To really understand this, we first need to answer one simple question. Why does magnesium even matter? Magnesium is not just another mineral. It plays a role in more than 300 biochemical reactions in the human body. No other mineral is involved in that many enzyme-driven processes. While some nutrients influence genes, enzymes are what actually control real-time chemistry inside your body. And magnesium sits right in the middle of that system. One of the biggest problems with magnesium is that it's extremely difficult to measure accurately. A standard blood test won't tell you the real story. Almost all of your magnesium, about 99%, is stored inside your cells and bones. Only a tiny amount circulates in the blood. So even if a blood test looks normal, your cells may still be starving for magnesium. In real life, very few people ever get their magnesium levels properly evaluated. Another issue is diet. Most people are not getting enough magnesium from food alone. Soil depletion, processed foods, and modern farming practices have dramatically reduced magnesium content in what we eat. On top of that, stress, sugar, caffeine, and certain medications burn through magnesium very quickly. At the cellular level, magnesium is essential for energy production. Inside each cell is a microscopic energy generator, a molecular motor that spins hundreds of times per second. Magnesium is required for that motor to function. Without enough magnesium, energy production slows down, which leads to fatigue, weakness, and poor recovery. Magnesium also plays a crucial role in how vitamin D works. Without magnesium, vitamin D cannot become fully active in the body. Many people think vitamin D alone is enough, or that vitamin K2 is the missing piece for calcium balance. What's often overlooked is that both of these nutrients depend on magnesium to function properly. Kidney stones are another example. The most common type of kidney stone is made from calcium oxalate. Magnesium helps regulate calcium and prevents these crystals from forming in the first place. Beyond that, magnesium supports heart rhythm, helps maintain healthy blood pressure, relaxes muscles, reduces migraine headaches, and improves sleep quality. With all of that in mind, let's look at the different forms of magnesium, starting from the least effective and working our way up. The lowest quality form is magnesium oxide. It may look impressive on the label because it often contains a high milligram number, but absorption is extremely poor. Only a tiny fraction actually enters the body, roughly 4%. The rest simply passes through the digestive system. This is why magnesium oxide often causes diarrhea and stomach irritation. To get a meaningful amount absorbed, you would need an unrealistically large dose, which would overwhelm the gut. Despite this, magnesium oxide is the most commonly sold form. It's also frequently used in research studies. When studies use a form that barely absorbs, it's no surprise that results appear weak or inconsistent. This leads to the false belief that magnesium itself doesn't work, when the real issue is the delivery form. There's also a cost illusion. Magnesium oxide is extremely cheap in raw form, yet it's sold at a premium in supplement bottles. You're mostly paying for packaging, not effectiveness. Moving slightly up the scale, magnesium sulfate absorbs a bit better but still poorly. It has a strong laxative effect and is mostly useful for short-term relief rather than long-term mineral replenishment. Magnesium orotate offers modest absorption and has the unique ability to enter cells more easily. It supports cellular energy and helps protect genetic material, making it more useful than basic forms, but still not ideal as a primary supplement. Magnesium taurate provides moderate absorption and offers added benefits for the heart and nervous system. It can support healthy blood pressure and help calm an overstimulated nervous system. Magnesium lactate absorbs slightly better and is easier on digestion. It's less likely to cause loose stools and can support energy production and cardiovascular health. This form is often used in topical applications. While it may not significantly raise blood magnesium levels through the skin, it can relax muscles locally, which many people find helpful before sleep. Magnesium citrate is more absorbable and commonly used for kidney stone prevention because it binds oxalates. It also supports detox pathways and heart health, but it can still act as a laxative for some individuals. Magnesium malate takes absorption another step higher. Malic acid plays a role in cellular energy production, making this form especially useful for people dealing with chronic fatigue, muscle pain, or low stamina. Magnesium threonate is a specialized form designed to cross into the brain. It raises magnesium levels in neural tissue more effectively than other forms. This makes it useful for memory, focus, and cognitive support, but it's not the best choice for total body magnesium restoration. The most effective and well-tolerated form overall is magnesium glycinate. It has one of the highest absorption rates and is extremely gentle on the digestive system. It supports muscle relaxation, stress reduction, sleep quality, headache relief, and nervous system balance. It also does not compete with minerals like calcium or iron. One of magnesium's most important roles is regulating calcium movement in the body. It acts as a natural calcium channel regulator, protecting the heart and soft tissues from excess calcium buildup. Magnesium is also essential for insulin function, which explains why people with blood sugar issues are often severely deficient. For most people, magnesium works best when taken consistently. Around 400 milligrams per day is a solid maintenance amount. Higher doses may be useful temporarily, but are best divided throughout the day rather than taken all at once. Magnesium levels naturally fluctuate during the day. They tend to be lowest in the early morning hours and highest in the evening. This explains why many people experience early morning cramps, restless sleep, or sudden awakenings, classic signs of low magnesium. When you look at the full picture, magnesium is not optional, it's foundational. And once you understand the difference between low-quality and high-quality forms, you realize why results vary so widely. The form you choose makes all the difference.